I first moved into this apartment complex, I was just relieved to find somewhere cheap and quiet. My place is on the second floor. There's a unit right above me, 3B. But the landlord told me, oh, that one's been vacant for years. I didn't think much of it at the time. I was more concerned with getting settled into my new place. But then, a week later, I heard it. Still, I hear footsteps up there, not every night, just sometimes, like someone pacing, slowly, methodically. I figured maybe the landlord was doing maintenance or renovations, until I asked him directly. He frowned and said, I don't go in there anymore. What do you mean you hear footsteps? Maybe it's the pipes. It wasn't the pipes. I could feel the dread slowly creep up my spine. There was something in that empty apartment. Last Tuesday around 2 a.m. I heard the footsteps again. But this time they stopped directly above my bedroom and just stayed there. No pacing, no movement, just wait like someone was standing still, watching. I couldn't sleep. I could only lie there, frozen in fear, listening to the footsteps that weren't actually there, until finally they moved away. But I knew something was wrong. Very wrong. I knocked on my ceiling with a broom handle, 3 sharp bangs, and immediately I heard 3 knocks back. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I walked up to the 3rd floor. I don't know what I was expecting. The door to 3B was sealed, like taped shut. Not just locked, sealed with layers of black duct tape. There was a handwritten note across it, do not open. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. What was in that room? Why was it sealed off like that? As I stood there, I could feel a chill run down my spine. I knew something was wrong, terribly wrong. I felt a presence, like someone or something was watching me from inside. I stumbled backwards, feeling like I was about to fall. I needed to get out of there fast, but when I turned around, I realized that night I woke up gasping for air. It was as if something was pressing down on my chest, crushing the life out of me. And then I saw it. A shadow on my ceiling, something bent, crawling. It moved across the light like it had too many limbs. I reached for the lamp, my hands trembling with fear, and turned it on. The shadow was gone, but my window was open, and I live on the 2nd floor. I called the landlord again. My voice trembled as I pleaded for the truth. The last tenant in 3B, the landlord began, his voice low and grave. He thought someone was living in his walls. He sealed off everything, then one day he vanished. What happened to him? I asked, my heart racing. The landlord hesitated. The apartment was empty, but the floorboards were warm. He whispered, now I sleep with the lights on. Because every night at 2 a.m, I still hear the footsteps. And they're getting closer. I can feel the presence now, even during the day. It lurks in the shadows, watching me, waiting for the moment when the clock strikes 2 a.m. and it can emerge from the darkness to claim its next victim. I know I won't be able to escape it.